Hello, everybody. It's me, Kayla. It is time for the Braxton Beat. Obviously, we're having a special Wednesday episode today. Hope you were able to catch the bump. We just went off air about a half hour ago. If you didn't catch it, you can still catch it on the WWE Network and all of our social platforms. But now it is time to bring on my very special guest today. Let's see if she is here and she is ready. Oh, sorry for that noise there. She should be joining us here in just a moment. And you guys can hear me, right? Everyone thumbs up. You can see me. Okay. And let's find, see if she's here. Don't see her yet. She'll be joining us here in just a second. But today, I've got a few things I want to talk to her about regarding what's been happening the last several weeks, but also you guys start thinking about questions, because lately we haven't really had time to take questions from all of you, but I want you guys to think of some questions for Miss Mandy Rose when she does join us here. So 1 second. Whoop. Mandy, if you are here, because this button's being weird. Oh, there we are. Let's see if this works. Okay, don't see her yet. All right, stay here, stare at my tree. Let me text her from my other device. One moment. Oh. Okay. Oh, let's see. Haha, she is here. Please give it up for the beautiful Mandy Rose.
Hello?
Hello!
Hi, I'm here.
You're here. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, I was like, I wasn't sure if I was, because I forgot to even talk to you about, but you've done this before. You know how to hop on here.
I've done it before, but the same thing happened last time where I was like, wait, how do I join again?
Sorry, that's my bad.
No, you're good.
Well, thank you for coming on today.
Oh, well, thanks for having me.
You're actually the first two-time Braxton Beat guest.
Ooh.
I may have just lied about, well, let's just say it for.
Let's just pretend I am, because I'm that special.
As I'm saying, I was like, wait, there might have been one more. Well, listen, we're all looking at you right now. You're smiling, and we're seeing your hair cut. I love it. Like, I know this wasn't the plan, but it looks great. How are you after short hair?
I mean, it's definitely an adjustment. You know, I've had long hair like my entire life, and I'm getting used to it. I do love it now, but in the beginning, I was very like, oh my God, like I kept grabbing it, and I'm like, oh my God, my hair. But it's so much less maintenance, like, you know, not having all that hair, and I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. I just turned 30. I feel like a new woman. I feel like it fits me.
It does fit you. And I know you had some fun on social media with it. Corey Graves said it on comments here when he called you, what was this thing? God's greatest soccer mom?
God's greatest soccer mom. Oh my God. And I loved it.
I think that could be like new merch for you. Like,
yeah, I think it's great. I mean, shit, why not?
Well, obviously it's been a couple weeks since this whole thing happened when Sonia attacked you. Did you ever, I mean, it's been several months since you guys have kind of been at it and your friendship dissolved, but did you ever think she was going to take it this far?
Never. I mean, first of all, that's like every little girl's nightmare, like to get your hair cut off. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know the type of person, like who even thinks of doing something like that. Like, I'm mind blown, to be honest, still to this, you know, and it just kind of shows what type of person she is at the end of the day. Like, obviously, you know, I came back, I realized that you know, hair doesn't make me, you know, I'm still who I am. And it's, you know, she's trying to prove this point that I'm ugly inside. But meanwhile, you know, you've known me for a while and everybody else knows me out there. Like, yeah, of course I'm, you know, not to sound cocky, but I'm beautiful. I know I'm beautiful, but it's never been about my looks. Like the type of person that I am. Everyone that meets me, they're always like, wow, she's so cool, because she's really pretty, but she's actually such a cool person on the inside. And Sonia herself has said that since day one with me, you know, ever since we met. That's the first interaction we ever had on Tough Enough, was the tryouts are tough enough. It was like she thought I was, just by looking at me, she kind of had like a little perception, and then she basically, I was like, hey, what's up? And she was like, wow, this girl's really cool. Like, and we just hit it off. We became great friends. So like for me to think that, that someone that close to me, like a sister, would somehow change and now become jealous and become like this person that I've never in a million years would think that she'd be that person. Like she was the last person I ever thought that would think that of me. Because let's be honest, my whole life of course, I've been judged by the way I look. I mean, it's a given. I'm literally used to it by now. But I didn't get to where I am today because of my looks at all. Like everyone knows that. I mean, I've worked my butt off. And I just, she'd be the last person that I would ever think that, she would come after that. It's like she tried to ruin my relationship. She tried to ruin my image. I don't know what it is. It just shows what type of person she is. Like she's that unhappy with herself that she has to come at me like that. I don't understand.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm like, obviously, I was shocked too. I mean, obviously, I was right there after it all happened.
Yeah.
I think it's like, how do you ever come back from that? Like, I think about my best friends in my life, and yeah, we have gotten in fights. Best friends do, especially like if you're like sisters. But I feel like Sonia took it to a level of like no return.
She crossed the line. She really did. Like, and you're exactly right. Like first of all, I would never do that to my best friend, regardless of what had happened between us. And she has these resentments towards me because she thinks, I don't know, like I purposely held her back in her career. I don't know what the reason is, and for her to do that, I mean, there's definitely no turning back at this point. I mean, there'll be a revenge, don't you worry, but there's no turning back. I will never look at her the same. Absolutely not.
We're definitely seeing like a more intense version, more aggressive version of you. I mean, is it safe to say that Sonia may be the one who brought out something in you that you didn't even know was there?
Yeah, honestly, it's very safe to say that, like I said, she lit a fire under my ass. And not only that, but like she actually, like, I want to thank her for doing what she did, because you know what, it just proves, the fact that I have to prove this to the whole world, and that I'm not just a pretty face. I don't my hair didn't make me. Like we all know that, it's not, beauty's what's in the inside, and we all know that. But I mean, yeah, I do. I want to thank her for doing that, because whatever she got out of it, I don't know, to be honest, but I'm still standing here. I'm still here, and I'm ready to kick her ass.
Well, you said revenge. Like, what would be like your most dream scenario? Like any, like within reason of your way to get her back?
Well, I mean, I have a few things up my sleeve. I don't know how much, I can tell,
Oh, okay.
but I think it'll be really good, and I think it'll, whatever it is, there's a lot of fight in me right now, and I'm ready to just go ham, because she has really, like we said, took it to the next level. Like she just crossed the line, and that's it. Especially with me, like I'm a pretty easygoing person, and I can go with the flow, and not, I really not that combative, and you know in my day-to-day life. But it's like someone does that, someone does that to me, then forget about it. It's
Yeah,
all over.
I'm with you. So okay, so obviously we're dealing with Sonia. But how are you as annoyed? I mean, I've been trying to deal with them too. How annoyed are you with the taunting of Miz and Morrison? Like, why aren't they just like staying out of it? Like, what's the gain from them like taunting?
I don't understand. Is it are they just like shit stirrers? Like they love stirring the pot with everyone. And it's just, I actually, before we got on here, there's really a filter of my hair. Did you see that? They
Did
have
they
like a
make?
filter. What?
Did they create this filter?
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
my god!
Morrison just posted it, and I was like, thought it was a joke, so I like was looking around, whatever, and then I was just looking at different filters, and my hair is there, and I'm like, oh my god, I was like playing with it. I'm like, they're not serious right now, but I don't know. They need to grow up. I think I don't know what's wrong with them, but like why they're even involved, and they're annoying. They just like love to stir the pot, like.
Well, obviously Otis is tired of them too. Like you tweeted about
Yeah.
it, and I know it's gotta feel so good to have someone care about you so much and like have you back. And I interviewed him last Friday night, and I've never seen him so upset, and especially at somebody like, on somebody else's behalf, like upset for you. Like, how does it feel to have him in your corner like that?
Oh my God, he's the best. And like seeing how upset he was last week and just like I saw like a different side of him, which I think a lot of people have as well. Like, and he just like he's just so genuine, and that's Otis has always been like that. But he's really like means everything he says, and he's such an amazing person. He's always so amazing to have in my corner, and he's just like always, just even his messages that he sends me every day. Like he's just so sweet and just so like reassuring and. He's just an amazing person. And yeah, after I saw him, like how upset he was, it just made me think like, wow, this is the exact example of what I was saying earlier. Like after WrestleMania, I thought about it. I'm like, okay, I'm done with this with Sonya. Like she can go on and whatever else whatever reasoning what she did, but there is none. But it was more like for me, I'm like, I need to be around people that appreciate me for who I am and that know the real me. Whereas Sonya clearly was confused. I don't know what her thing was. And then, it just goes to show she just kept going. But he's been my biggest, supporter, and he's the best. He's so
Aww.
cute.
Just like Otis is in your corner, you've got the WWE universe in your corner as well.
Yes,
So
which has been amazing this last week. Sorry to cut you off.
no, please. I was just gonna ask you like how they've been with you.
Yeah, this last week everyone has been like so supportive, and I've gotten so many like amazing messages, and everyone, I see your messages coming in right now too. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone out there that like even helped me, coming out obviously with a whole new look and new haircut like I'm just not used to, but it just everyone just, telling me that my hair looks amazing, I look better, I just the compliments, any person loves to hear, but it's just very nice to know that everyone's, supportive and by my side, which is really cool.
Yeah, they all got your back. Well, I for one am looking
Yeah.
forward to seeing how the next few weeks unfold. I have no doubt you're going to make Sonya regret what she did, so we'll be keeping our eyes peeled for that. Now, I want to talk a little bit about you outside of the ring. I love, love, love watching you and your mom on social media.
Oh my God.
She just celebrated a birthday. What does she think about the new hair?
Oh, she loves it. Oh my gosh. She was so cute actually yesterday. She's looking at me and she's like, I think I want to get my hair like yours. And I was like, oh, I was like, you should cut it, because she actually has like really thick hair like me. And her hair would like look amazing like that. I said, you should. And then she's like, I even like the color. And she's never been blonde. She has dark hair. And I was like, yeah, you could do blonde too. She's the cutest.
I was like, you and your mom need your own show. The only
Oh
one
my gosh.
I was thinking of names. Like we need people to give us like names for like I was thinking like Golden Hour with Mandy and Mary.
Ooh, golden hour. That's cute.
Right?
Yeah, you're good at this. Like you came up with my puppy name. I gotta come to you for names from now on.
Yes.
That is a good one. I know. I would love a reality show with her. The thing with my mom is that she is so genuinely funny. Like she doesn't try, and you've met her and seen her, and like she's just so funny. Like, and she's like silly, and I mean, you could poke at her, we joke around, and she would never get upset. She's the least offensive person I've ever met in my entire life. Like, and she's just a ball of fun. Like, she could do anything with her. She just makes me laugh. Like, she's literally this whole quarantine being home. Like, I thank God that I had her, because she's not only for the companionship, but because she's just like my entertainment. She's so funny. Did you see the TikTok I did of her with the prank?
Oh my gosh, Mandy! I was okay. Also, Mandy, for those who don't know, she's been killing on TikTok. What's your TikTok name, by the way? If people want to go.
WWE_Mandy Rose.
Okay, so go to that when we're done here and watch her prank her mom. I had like tears in my eyes. I was laughing so hard.
Dude, it was the funniest. The fact that because she knows I mess with her a lot, right? So the fact that she didn't question it at all and was literally like on the phone, she's like, okay, bye. I wish I had a camera inside my house to see how she was like thinking about going to set it up. The iced tea on the floor. Oh my God. We were dying. Oh my God.
I want to hang out with her more.
I know. I have to bring her around more, like just around everyone, because everyone loves her so much.
Yes. Well,
She's the
that's the
best.
next thing we need to work on is getting a show. Not to bring up her
Yes.
name again, but just because I know she's been around her, what has your mom's thoughts been about this whole situation with Sonia?
Gosh, my mom has been like so torn and so upset over everything because my mom, would always say Sonia was like her other daughter because did everything together. Obviously, we were always hanging out, and same thing goes for Sonia's mom. Like we were all so close, and my mom's always just like she's so torn because she's like, and she sees what she's doing, and she's just like she's just like questioning her a lot because it's like she questions her motive. Like that's not she doesn't. She's like, that's not the Sonia I know. And she's just, my mom's very, she gives people second chances. She's like very optimistic too. But, I tell her, I'm like, Mom, no, that's it. She came after the hair. That's it. She went too far.
Yeah. No.
But yeah, she's the best, my mom.
Yeah, it's good you have her in the corner. Well, I do have a rapid fire to play with you, but before we do, because we do have a little time, I told everyone who's watching, if you have any questions, I know a lot of you are sending a lot of heart eyes, because obviously it's Mandy Rose here. If you guys have any questions, I'm going to take like 2 or 3 questions that you have for her. So you send them now.
Questions. Let's see.
And if you don't have any questions, we're going to run right in. Let's see. They said, I love you.
Oh,
That's not a
love you
question.
guys too.
They might just want to just send in all their love and adoration.
Oh, any questions, guys? I mean, I'm here.
I know. This is your moment to ask Mandy a question. Favorite SummerSlam match? There we go. We are a week away
Okay.
from SummerSlam.
We are, yes. Wow. Favorite SummerSlam match? Gosh, I don't even know. I'm trying to think of one.
That's a hard one to be caught with.
I know.
We come back to it. This one. What made you want to wrestle?
Yeah. What makes me want to wrestle?
What made you want to get into it? I think is
want to get into wrestling. Well, basically, I didn't always watch wrestling growing up, to be honest. I was involved in the fitness industry, and then I was recruited for the reality show Tough Enough. And to be honest, I had really no knowledge, nothing about the business. And I loved competition, though. I loved, I was always athletic and played sports. So I kind of just got thrown into it. And the first day I remember, like, obviously I didn't know what I was doing, and I was a mess running the ropes. And gosh, the footage of that would probably be hilarious. But I actually fell in love with it. I was like, this is like so much fun. And I think the drive to keep me to get me past like the fact that running the ropes and learning more, like I wanted to succeed because I knew I didn't know what I was doing, so that kind of motivated me too.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, so someone else asked, a dream opponent, past, present, superstar, dream opponent.
I've said this a bunch of times, but Trish Stratus, I mean, she's my my idol in this business. She's always been, and she's just so sweet. And I always, I get compared to her a lot, so it's such a compliment. So, she's always been a dream opponent of mine.
Another good example of a very outwardly beautiful human that's also equally as beautiful inside. So
exactly,
that would be a great match.
She's amazing. She's such an amazing person, and she's gorgeous. So it's like I always said that. I'm like, well, there's both. You can have both. don't assume.
Agreed. All right, Mandy. Well, we're gonna do this rapid fire with you really quickly before I let you go. We did this last time. I just got a few more questions, so just answer them as quickly as you can.
Okay.
What is your worst habit?
Picking my lip.
Really a real friend would never. ...
Cut someone's hair.
What's the biggest fib you've ever told?
Biggest fib. Oh my gosh. God, I don't know. That.
I fib about my height a lot.
Oh, okay. I do that sometimes. I exaggerate. That's a good one.
Exaggerate.
I exaggerate. Yes.
Most embarrassing moment in or out of the ring? You can choose which one you want to go with.
Most embarrassing moment. I'm not good at this game. What?
You could pass if you want.
I mean, I'm sure there's probably so many embarrassing moments, but I can't think of one right now.
We're going to get that and tweet it out later.
Right.
Okay, so your mom would agree to almost anything if you bribed her with something or offset you or do something.
Oh. Um, if I bribed her with a glass of wine after it.
I'm with you, Mary.
Yeah.
What's your cure for yourself when you're sad?
Um, usually like music and going to the gym, working out.
There you go. Your daydream destination,
Daydream?
or just like yeah. So when you're daydreaming about a place you'd like to
Oh,
go.
um, I'm gonna go with Bali. I think I'm gonna
Oh,
go to Bali.
take me with you,
I
please.
know. Have you been? No, right?
No, I have always wanted to go.
Far. I know. Let's go.
Yeah, we have to like
Go to Bali.
let's go. Let's after this we're just gonna go.
Let's do it. Yeah.
So obviously you talked about your mom. Also like your dad. He's been on the bump. Dad's words of wisdom or best advice given by your dad.
Um, take it slow. I don't know why that just pops to my head.
No, I think that's
Probably
great
with
advice.
men, that's his biggest thing. Yeah, because I'm his baby, so he's like, take it slow.
Of course. Okay, last but not least, because obviously you're always in the gym and you always have a six pack, even though I see you eat pancakes sometimes.
I
What's
don't know about always. What was that?
your go-to cheat meal?
Oh, my go-to cheat meal would have to be um cheese raviolis.
Oh, homemade?
Yes, my dad makes them homemade. Oh, so good.
That sounds awesome.
So good. I know. I know.
Do you cook? That's in the rapid fire. Great job. But do you cook?
So I never was like a huge fan of cooking, to be honest, but since I have my own house now, I've been cooking a lot more. But my dad is like a really good chef. So my mom's good too, but like my mom never really cooked growing up because my dad would always cook or bring home food, cold cuts, whatever. So my dad is like amazing. I just started making his penne alla vodka and I got his recipe and I'm like pretty close, but I was actually really proud of myself because I don't know, I guess maybe I didn't have like the patience to like figure it out and just like sit there and cook. But now I'm getting there. I'm getting a little better. I know you're a good cook.
Well, I don't know if that. I don't know.
You like to cook.
I like to cook.
I know.
experiment a lot in the kitchen. I still think WWE needs like a official cooking show.
That
You
would be
have,
really
like,
cool.
Renee Young, who's
Renee,
on Real
yeah.
Housewives right now. You got like Corbin and his grilling.
Yeah, he's always grilling. Yeah.
A whole bunch of people who like to cook. Otis loves to cook.
You're right. Everyone does.
Yes.
I mean, I could throw in we could make some donuts for Demandy's Donuts.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
there's so many of us. I guess everyone has a common interest, and that's food. I
That's
mean,
it. Exactly.
who doesn't?
It brings everyone together.
Exactly.
Except for you, Sonia. And that's not
Well,
happening.
yeah, that brought us, yeah.
Yeah, she's not invited.
Right.
Mandy, thank you so much for coming on the Braxton Beat.
Of course.
Like I said, you're rocking this look. You could rock anything that you do, but just keep your
Thanks.
head up. The WWE Universe has got your back. And Sonia, I would suggest you watched out. So
Yes, for sure. Well, thanks for having me.
thank you, and I will see you soon.
All right, sounds good. Bye, guys. Love you all. Mwah.